Hi, my name's Lost Ninja. You are watching Lost Ninja Plays Darkosto's Invasion Modpack, version 1.0.5. This is episode 19. More machines, more quests, more madness. Or possibly not. That didn't fit into the little box. We are on day 70. The raiders are, I believe, at difficulty 8. I don't know if they get any more difficult or not. We're doing things basically, all sorts of things, but mostly quests at the moment. We are trying to make some. If I can find them, we need to get some of that stuff. Conduit binder to make some conduit blocks. Use of those if we can make some. Conduit facade they're called, aren't they? Right. So conduit facade, we need 8 and we get 1. So we need 16 and I've got 20. Chihuahua. Right, I was going to go between this episode and last and get some oh, that don't seem to work. Well, that's something of a nuisance. Can we place them at all? Right, it looks like they might be not available, which is a bugger. Well, I was going to use them to try and get around the I was going to use them to try and get around the gravity issues I'm having. But clearly that's not going to work the way I wanted it to, which means I'm trying to fit everything in between these two posts, and I'm not going to be able to manage it. I don't think. The posts are not affected by gravity. I'll point that out. So nor's the turret, nor's the thing the turret's sitting on. None of that's affected by gravity, but those blocks are. So I'm going to need more pressurized fluid conduit. Although now I can't make it because the conduit binder, which I need to use, I've used to make the. Right, recipe for that is boink, fused quartz, which is we can make that in some magic manner. Creosote oil plus glass plus nether quartz. We have glass. We're not going to do 16. We'll do 8. We have nether quartz. We've actually got rather more nether quartz than I'm ever likely to need, because we can take it from blocks of quartz, and blocks of quartz are everywhere. Pretty much every, well, not every, an awful lot of the structures that dot around the landscape have ender quartz in them. Sorry, nether quartz. So we've got a lot of the stuff. What are we making? Oh, that stuff. Recipe for that. Recipe for that. Recipe for that. Right, that's that. Doink, 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 doink. I really ought to stop saying doink, 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 because it doesn't lend anything to me, does it? Really? I mean, how many stacks are we making? 2 stacks. We need 2 buckets then, don't we? It's not like we short the stuff. 1, 2. I really want to play this mod pack without the restrictions. Yeah? Ooh, you don't get a lot of it, do you? With that in mind, I think I'm just going to grind up some more. Just out of interest, can I grind that up? Use of that. I can grind that up. Right, so I'll grind the stairs up. Right. I think while that's grinding that up, I'll go and find, what was I wanting to find? Some trees to cut down. I'm getting very short of logs. That's all the logs I've got. Well, to be fair, I only need... That would be like 16 of those, wouldn't it? Becoming 8s. Yeah, right then. So what we need is... We need some sand. We need some clay. Got some clay somewhere. Have we got any more? And we want some gravel. We got gravel? I think we got gravel somewhere. Okay, that's not what I thought it would do. I thought we could make that in a... Oh, we can't. Okay, so a recipe for that. A recipe for that. And stick it through a furnace. Still need to go and find some logs. I'm going to look at my map at some point. And, but not yet. Oh yeah, there we go. One map. The thing is, I can't look at the proper map because when I changed over from playing the game on a server, sorry, playing as a single player version to playing on a server to try and fix my crashing issues, the map didn't come with me, so I'm missing it. I know roughly where everything is that I really need, down here and up here, but yeah, I've lost most of it. We'll make exploring interesting again, but right. So we needed some of that and some of that. We could make item conduit now as well, couldn't we? But we're not going to. Because that would be too simple! Right, so we're going to do blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah. And we'll link the two things together. There. And there. And then we will... Oh, because of course we placed them there when we were thinking that I was going to go and do harvesting straight away. Oh, that's ridiculous. That is just bloody stupid. That means I've got to put it... You can't put anything on top of them. Although, you notice those are on top of them. They work, but they don't. Bloody stupid. Just stupid. They're working with it, but it's annoying, that's all. Right, and then we want to take stuff out of there. Now, here's my question. What mod do we get these from? It is actually additions. So what we want to do is look up actually additions. And we want to find the generators in here. Ooh, we can make a farm from actual additions. It's going to be expensive, but we could do it. Efficient sucking dilettante. Ending serious daughter. Right. Yeah, that's not actually finding the another one. SD. Yeah. Oh, an advanced ESD. Right. So what we need is there should be a generator in here somewhere, and I need to be able to see it, and I can't. Problem is there's so many. There we go. Generator, oil generator. We need a canola. We need 2 iron casings, or an oil generator. We can craft an oil generator with an oil generator and some cobblestone. Right, so iron plate, stone slab, black quartz. We can get all of that. What we are going to do though is we're going to craft up some more of that. Okie dokie. About time this thing disintegrated, but it's not going to do it this time. Iron plate. There we go, iron plate. And we got black cobblestone already. I am absolutely astonished. Yeah, it's got it from... Actually, that works quite well, because we can put the connectors then on here. Really, we want them to go over to that first, but... It's raining! I'm getting wet! Well, I hear you say I'm wet already. How do you know me so well? Alright, there we go. That can go in there. That's not really a fun in there, is it? Yeah, I suppose that's for that. We haven't completed anything recently. Why I get so much lag from that? Seems a bit strange. Ooh, item conduit and fluid conduit. I don't really need fluid conduit, so I've gone past them. Item conduit though, 1 item conduit. So I need 1 more of those. Right, pulsating iron. Pom. There we go. Well, the thing is, I'm going to use item conduits. Sorry, yeah, I'm going to use item conduits anyway. So it's right. Claim reward. That's quite a good reward to have. Completed. How do we make a drill? Just out of interest. The drills are in here, aren't they? And more to the point, do we make any... I mean, are all the drills the same? Oh, we have to make a drill. We need a drill core. That is expensive. And the thing is, I've left drill cores lying around. I might even... I've got a drill core, that's alright. I don't need to make a drill core. A drill core is that one. I need 2 advanced coils, some more Inori crystal blocks, which means I do need to make that first. I need to make 8 void crystals. Do I? Do I really? Yeah, I've only got 2. Damn. Void crystal. All in one tool, I think it's supposed to be. I don't know what's happening. I'm scared. I might get hit by lightning and turned into a frisp. Thunder and lightning, very, very frightening. Right, let's do that one. As we're on the actually additions page already. Ooh. Hey, the auto placer would do it. I don't think it needs power either. Basic coil, palace crystal, and some cobblestone. We can make that. Oh, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll check before we actually make it. The breaker breaks blocks in front of it. It can be orientated in any direction. So why am I getting that from looking at the placer? Breaks and placers. The placer places blocks in front of it. It can be orientated in every direction. When right-clicking it with a redstone torch in hand, it will change between mode where it gets deactivated with redstone and mode where it responds to pulses. Oh yeah, deactivated by redstone. Well, the thing is, yeah, this is always breaking for me. I want to put something here that just automatically places a new one down when that happens. What is going on over here? Bye! Got rid of him. We've still got tons of power coming in there. I'm surprised, to be honest, because these turrets are going off all the time. Oh, let me do that. Has this thing run out of bullets yet? Nah. I think when I thought it had run out of bullets before, I think it hadn't, and it was just the I hadn't filled it up or something. Because I would have expected it if it was going to run out of bullets, it would have done so by now. Right, so we've got rid of the rain, we've got rid of that, so... Oh, the redstone's coming in crazy. Crazy. We really want something that can move things around between dimensions. Yeah? No, alright then. You're right, I'm talking rubbish. Right, so we want, was it one of those? One of those, and one of those. No, it wasn't one of those. Placer, where's the placer? Auto breaker, long range breaker. Blah blah blah. What's that one? Range collector, auto placer, automatic precision dropper. They're cool, they are. Right, basic quartz. So I need 4 of those, 3 more of those, 1 of those. An additional 1 of those. I'm going to sneeze. Right, I've sneezed. I might sneeze again. But probably won't. Right, and some cobblestone. No, not that yet. This might not work, but I'm sure I can find a use for an automatic placer. I need a stick as well. Right. Hopefully we can rotate it with Mieta wrench. Can't. Bugger. That means I'm going to lose that, basically. Right. So now we get... Where are they all? There they are. Oh, I love it. So I can craft to my heart's content, and when it breaks, it'll just place another one. That rocks. That rocks so much. Yes, I'm easily impressed. I'm starting to think I ought to make the rest of those, but the thing is, the chances of me getting them the chest plate and the legs as legendary and archaic are so minimally small. And I need to make 3 potions of speed or 4 potions of speed to get the right. So put that back in there. Right, I wanted to make the next thing I need to make then is if I can find the damn thing. Oh no! Next thing I need to do is I need to turn the power that's in here into power that anyone can use. That's a different sort of tubing, isn't it? Right, it's that stuff I want. Okay, can I just... Ah, we have a problem. Oh, they haven't got anything in them. Where have they gone then? It's not all gone in there, has it? Ah. Yeah, that's not good. It's in those. So those are no longer producing, or they might be producing, but they're not producing canola oil. Sorry. Because they can't, because the tubes behind them are now full of canola oil. Yeah, canola oil to fuel or whatever it is. Let's pop. This might work. It might not. Right. Thing is, I need to get hold of some of each one so that I can use it to filter them with. I've got some iron buckets somewhere. Right, that's canola oil. So canola oil. Oh, it means I need to make. I need to make the filters then. So let's go back to Ender.io. To be honest, I've run into this situation before, and I had forgotten all about it. Oh, that is expensive. Well, no, alright, it's not expensive. It's no more expensive than doing it with iron. But I haven't got all the parts for that, so let's... No, one more. Have we got any chests? We only want 2 chests, don't we? Right. 2 chests and some tin plate. No, not that one. Tin plate. Right. So that inserts only. And that inserts only. Where did I put the... Oh! That's strange. I could have sworn I could put those in there. Okay, and that then extracts only. Well, how about that? Have we got... Should have. I don't know if this will work, but I'm going to try it anyway. So I want... that's an LV. I want a... There's both LVs. There we go. MV. LV, MV, there we go. I'm hoping that I can do this. I might not be able to do this, but if I can, I will. So now the power's all going into there. In theory. But I also want make a pressurized fluid tank. Fused quartz. I've got fused. I've got fused. I got fused. I'm confused. You heard it right. I am confused. Switch that to alloys only. Fused quartz coming up. Okay, right, put that back in there. What was I making? Oh, I want to make the pressurized fluid tank. So I need, dark iron bars. It doesn't tell you how much it actually stores though. I think I'm just going to make the basic one. Iron bars, iron blocks, and glass. Iron. This is my friend Thistle. You look up there, Thistle, there's a camera. No, you're not going to look at the camera. Very sensible. Might steal your soul. Very sensible indeed. So watch these cameras and not eat the microphone. Sadly, my camera's not good enough for you to see my cat. This is Thistle. She's about to destroy the headphones. She doesn't like the microphone. She's just taken exception to the control thing on the wire. You're a daft kitten, aren't you? She's not really a kitten. She's still fluffy though. She's called the kitten. What are you doing? Why are you annoying me and not going to assault the local wildlife population? You want a hug? You don't want a hug. Ow! Don't stick your claws in me, a vicious creature. Right. This seems to be generating power. I'm going to go and make some lasers, I think. Largely because of now, did we keep any of those? We've got those up there. We've got a load of bullets. I'm not going to just get rid of all of them. Must admit, I thought I'd kept. Or did we stop doing that because we didn't have enough diamonds or something? I have a vague recollection of not doing that. So, sensor tier 5. We need obsidian we can get. We need circuit boards. Silver, aluminium, green dye. Green dye we get from cacti. We have got cacti. In fact, have we got any sand around here? We got some sand. Herobrine was here. Was being the operative. Yeah, so I've got some cacti. Well, it's going to turn into cactus green. And how's this thing doing? More redstone. I've got to set up farming on there as well, so I can get the canola semi-automated. Oh. There we go. I keep checking that my microphone isn't switched off, because I keep turning it off so that I don't get interrupted as much, and then get to turn it back on. The worst thing is, if you do it for a long period, you get to the point where you're right. Let's just pop that on. Oh, we're having that issue again, are we? I see. No, not that one. That one. Thank you. And take that one off again. Put that one on. Oh, it's full of fuel again. How did it get out? Because that one's been insert only. Right. I'll just take it off. It's just it's annoying me because I've cleaned it out once and it's put itself back again. It's a waste of fuel because I mean, oh, wrong one. I've got, it's limited how much I've got, and then it does that. Right, they're only inserting now. I've got to check that they're all linked together. I think they are, because they're not producing anything because they've got no canola in them, which is fine. Right. Well, that's basically a buffer, but so it auto extracts. Okay, it also means we can do that. Clean my bag out a bit. These then produce brown stuff. We haven't got any in there, but we've got... should have a fair amount. Well, I think what I might do, yeah, I've got 3 turrets down low, and those 3 turrets down low are going to get replaced with the laser turrets. Because then I don't need to worry about them running out of bullets. Yeah. You can do. There's a block called a seed reprocessor or something. Right. I'm going to put those in there after all. Oh. Raiders can get harder than difficulty 8, apparently. Raiders difficulty 9. Yeah, these aren't using my power up as fast as I was expecting them to. So let's just go back to Ender for a moment. I'm going to put a bigger battery on if I can afford to make it. Which admittedly is another... Oh, that's it. I need the empowered Restonia thing, which means I need an empowerer. I've got all of that, but I need to make an empowerer, and just the whole thing just doesn't do me any good. So basically, an empowerer is an infusion altar. Empower is a mid-tier block that can be used to empower crystals and other items. To use it, items should be empowered. Can be right-clicked onto the empowerer, and the empowering items need to be placed on display stands that are 2 blocks away, like seen in the picture on the next page. Blah blah blah. To then activate the process, every display stand needs to be powered with a lot of RF. These things need to have lots of RF, I think. It's then drained to empower the item in the empowerer. So the empower itself is a display stand. So I need 4 display stands. Chiseled quartz block in an atomic reconstructor. Right, so I need the atomic reconstructor. Before I do anything else, I need the atomic reconstructor. Which I'm not looking in the right place for. I've been putting it off making it. I do not like the atomic reconstructor. I think the whole... it looks good, it works brilliantly, I just don't like the fact it's so difficult to bloody automate. Right. I need a circuit board. I've got some... I should have some green dye now, yes. I've got some green dye. So, let's just look it up like that. So we've only got the one to search through, so I keep losing it on the screen. I should have a resonating redstone crystal lying around somewhere. I've got 4 of them. Excellent. I will make 4 circuit boards. So I need black quartz, silver nuggets, or is it just silver? Or aluminium? Right, I've got absolutely freaking tons of aluminium. I don't know why I wanted that many. Must be a reason for it. And black quartz. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, green dye. Okie dokie. So I need iron plates and more redstone. More redstone. Some redstone. I also need a button. Yeah, we'll do it with the button. And a redstone torch. And we'll put it... We'll put it there. Or should we put it there? No, we'll put it there, like that. And then we'll put a block of iron in it. The first thing we put in it is a block of iron. So we've got quite a lot of iron. If I put 16 blocks of iron into it. Plenty of an ore there. For now. Right, so let's go back to actual additions. Let us find the... Make solar panels. Solar panels. I like solar panels. It's a shame the advanced coil isn't a basic coil that's been splatted. Oh, that's the other thing we were going to make. We were going to make a ring of regeneration. We've got all of that. Diamantine crystal block, which is, I believe, diamonds, isn't it? Yeah. Shame you can't change them back again, that's all I say. Well, I've got loads of those. Oh, maybe not loads. Maybe loads. Just, yeah, I've got 41. That's 41 diamonds to you and me. Because obviously it's not 41 diamonds, but you know what I mean. Right. Basic unused ring is glowstone, gold and iron. 4 of those. 4 of those. 1 of those. Okay, and we want... No, not that one. There. We want 4 gas tiers. 1 nether wart. That, the ring, and a bottle of water. Bottle of water. That, it doesn't even need to be a potion. Or does it? Water bottle. What's... Ring of regeneration. I've got to actually have it in my hand for it to work. But other than that, yeah, it's great. It means if you're holding it, it works better than an enchanted med. No, sorry, no, works better than a normal med kit because you don't need to. You don't get slowed down while you're using it. Where did that cat go? Oh, she's sitting on my bed. That's good. She's a nice cat. I love her. Even if she's a wicked little sod sometimes. We ate a bird the other day. My mother wasn't impressed. Right. Oh, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some of those in. Just to prevent the laser going all over the place. Not that it hurts anything if it does, but... It'd be good if you could use it to kill people, really, wouldn't it? So a ring of them around the base, and every time the raiders come, you go, nyeh. Right, so, pop those in there, pop those in that, and that in there, and that in there, and that in there, and that in there, and that there. Right, so now we need the empowering things, which I cannot see. Compost. Small storage crate. Automatic feeder. Thing is, there's so many things here. A leaf eating generator. Cool. There's so many things here that I have never used. I really ought to, play around with them a bit better. So display stand. I need aesthetic quartz. Now I know how to make that. You get a block of quartz and do it. And I also need aesthetic green block, which you get chiseled quartz and turn. Right. So we had some quartz, didn't we? Block of quartz. What's that one? Alabaster, chalk, and chiseled quartz. I'm annoyed about those though. I wonder if you can grind them up. No. I need 6, don't I? That's a pain. 8. Well, no, I need 8 each, but I need... How many of these things do I need? Can I even see it now? It's raining again. I need 5 of them, so I need way more than that, don't I? Yeah, I can convert. The thing is, I can convert them back. So to get 6, so I need 3 per. So that's 1 for. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm not very good at maths. I'm absolutely crap at maths. It worked! That is so cool. It still makes me jump out of my skin, but it's so cool. Block of quartz, block of quartz, block of quartz. Right, so that's my. Those will be the green ones. Oh, I didn't do that very well, did I? 15. Okay, I also need. I was thinking I need 1, 2, 3. I'm going to need quite a lot of those, which probably means converting some more. Black quartz, I'm cool with. Tons of that stuff. Yeah, I need 5 of those. Yeah, 5 of those. So that's 1. Right, so that's. Yeah, so I need 5 of those. What was the other thing? Oh, it's that thing there. Do I need more for the Empowerer? I'd like to say no. Yes, I do. 6 of them. 7 of them. Oh. That's 4, that's 5. 6, 7. I think. Yeah, I am really sorry to say that my maths is just abysmal. It's almost like I can't see the numbers in my head. I can add, basic mental arithmetic I don't have a problem with. I mean, I've worked in a shop quite a lot. Quite often worked in shops, so it's, in that respect, I don't have a problem. But, in all other respects, my maths is abysmal. Okay, so I need lots of gold nuggets now. More than that, probably. Okay, so 5 of those. I knew about those. I've got 2 left. I need to make a battery with one of them, don't I? But we'll do it that way. So we've got 5 of those. Okay, so we need to put them 2 apart. I'll put them over here, I think. I'll put one there. The Empower would be there, and the other one would be there. We put one there, 1, 2, and then the middle one. Okay. Right, to make the Empowerer itself, we need 2 iron casings, which are not complicated. Wooden slabs, sorry, stone slabs, black quartz, and iron plates. More iron plates, more iron plates. That's what I'm going to do as well while I'm thinking about it. Zinc, iron. Make some more iron plates. Can't remember what I was doing. Oh yeah. Bum bum bum. Restonia is just redstone in it, yeah. We've probably got some anyway. A double battery, which is a single battery plus an advanced coil plus some Anori crystals. And so we need to make a single battery and then a double battery, which includes a single battery. So we need to make 2 single batteries. Right. Yeah, I should have made only 1 single battery. I don't know. Right, so what do I need? Oh. That. 4 of those. Okay, that's my double battery. I've got a single battery as well. I'll stick it in there to charge it. In fact, we'll stick them both in there to charge them. 2 million RF and 1 million RF. Well, no, the reason I want to charge it is because that will, in theory, will use some of the power up out of these, which will use some of this stuff up. Coming out of there quite quickly, though, isn't it? So. Looks like we swapped over to the alternative power. Well, maybe not swapped over, but we moved over to the alternative power generation system not a moment too soon. Yeah, I have no idea how I'm going to do that. I have a feeling that we're not going to be able to stick those things to the side of them. Let's have a look. LV, LV, MV, there we go. We'll have a look. Can we do it? Can we do it? Yes, we can! Oh, we can. No, we'll put them on the sides. They'll make some more anyway. But they're really cheap to make, so that's not an issue. That might work, for all I know. That's not what I was trying to put them. I was trying to put them there. I put them all on the same side. Do that to the middle. Here's some I made earlier, see? Should have more than that. Where did all the rest go? All over the place. 4. I should have 5, shouldn't I? There. Aluminium post, that'll do. Pop it there, I think. Okie dokie. It does make more sense to power those from the other side, doesn't it? Right. Okay, I've got this display stand. Oh, I've run out of power. Wish I could. I wonder if I could discharge that back into the system. That'd be quite useful. Right, so Restonia crystal 2. There we go. That like that. There, doink. Single. Oh no, I need the double battery in there, don't I? That makes me my empowerer. Wow. So, to make, what was I trying to make? For, I can remember what I wanted to make. I can't remember. It was the empowered version of that one right there. So, we need a nether brick, a normal brick, rose red, and some redstone. Boink. Nether brick, red brick. We haven't got either of those in there. Normal brick. Nether brick. Oh, there. Rose red. Redstone. Oh, I'm guessing we need a normal Restonia crystal as well. I've got them there. Right, so I don't know if it matters, but if we put that in there, that in there, that in there, and that in there, and then that worked quite well. It used less power up than I thought. Right, so that's quite cool then. Right, ender. So let's have a look. We want to make one of those. We've now got one of those. That's fine. We've got some of that in the bank. We need some carbon dust. We may or may not have carbon dust in the bank. Not in the bank. In here. Carbon dust. We don't seem to have any carbon dust. As we've already discovered, we've essentially got access to infinite carbon dust. I have an issue here, yeah? Oh, it's these things are filling up, I'm guessing. Yeah. I need to find a way of isolating them from the system, so I don't have to fill them up. Well, that battery's only empty because I used it to charge things up with, so that's not an issue. But the issue I've got basically is that I don't want these to run out of power. Because I'm using quite a lot of them for quite a lot of reasons. How are we doing it with these? They're empty. That's empty. They're empty. They're somewhat full. What I need to do then is I need to make that in, out, and let it extract. There we go. So they will continue to make power. What I'm probably going to end up doing is putting some more of these in eventually. It stopped raining. Hooray. I've got a turret there. I've got a turret here, and I've got a turret there, and they should all be able to fire against those. I have to check the bullets on that one down there. What was I making? Oh, I know. One of those. So I need to make some double air capacitors. Ah, that was it. I was waiting for the carbon dust to finish. We've got somewhere. We've got some of that. Make some more void crystals as well. In fact, we can do that straight away. So you want 6 more. Oh no, we can make. Yeah, use it on a void crystal to make empowered. Now that's a bit rough. Oh, yes, we can. I was going to say we're a bit rough. We can't use the black dye that we've got because we haven't got the other black type dye. Void crystal block to an empowered void crystal block. Right. So. Where's my book? Manual detect. No, I've still got 2 in there, of course. Manual detect. Bottle of enchanting. That was. So I've done that one. Ooh. Clay. The extra clay you have laying around the base can be reconstructed into lapis using the atomic reconstructor. Oh my god. That's the thing I've been worried about because I've got so little lapis. Now the question is, can I use clay blocks to make lapis blocks? That would be epic, wouldn't it? No. Well, I'm not terribly surprised to be honest, because that would be overpowered. Right, let's have a look. And it's a 1-for-1. Oh my god. Well, the thing is, there's quite a lot of recipes that require lapis, particularly in actual editions and stuff. Oh, I don't want to do that. I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, we need more power generation. Right, but I've got out of that. I've got some 45 lapis. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Right, so to make the next thing we only need 4. Make 8 of that. Blah, 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 blah. 16 of that. And a whole load of those. So to make the next one up, we need two of those, and one of those. That's fine. I had actually, when I said I'll make 8 of those, I had forgotten that I needed the extra ones. Believe it or not. So that is quite useful. So now we need, I think it's that, isn't it? And that's another quest complete. And another episode finished, I believe. Right, so quest complete. Let's go back to there. Oh, we've completed that one as well. We get 2 display stands. So we made an Empower and we made 2 display stands. We get 2 display stands, an emeradic crystal pickaxe, and an actual additions manual. Although you get those given the first time you create any actual additions stuff anyway, so you don't really need that. I'm guessing it's in automation then. Yeah. Power we get. A Noctadic capacitor. Plus some emeradic crystals. Wow. I'm well chuffed with that. And the thing is, once these things are filled up. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Once these things are filled up, we will have tons of power. What is special about that? It doesn't have anything in it. It's got low attack, lower damage, which you'd expect. Complete waste of time, basically, because it's not. You're not getting any benefit from using it, so we'll just dump it in this chest over here. We'll put all of these resources back into the resource box. Carbon dust, obviously. We've got 2 display stands. We can use them to display things then, can't we? What should we display in them? Something interesting and cool. We'll put that in it and that in it. 2 things we're never going to use, probably. Yeah. Okay, what can we do? Put into there, we'll put that. Oh. We'll go over here. We're going to replace this battery. In theory. There. Should have 2. Oh, I see they're there. Right. So, we want to put that one. The one that can contain 5 million RF. Into there. That's not really working at the moment. I think I'm going to disconnect these down here. There is another way of doing it, because there's a switch you can get from make your PC happy with our new software bundle. Right, so they are not going to be doing that any longer. That's good. I don't think I've got any charcoal left. Oh, I've got some charcoal left, so we will take the charcoal out of there and feed it into these, just to improve our power generation a touch. Don't know what to use that for. In the old days, of course, you used the power generation from one of these. You could use that to make the next tier. So that one is going to be input only there. And that one's going to be output only there. That's going to be an emergency power supply. It's not going to matter too much at the moment. What I'm going to do first, before I do anything else, is I'm going to stop this video, and we're at 1 hour 10 minutes. And bearing in mind it's 9:20, I'm going to find something to drink and nibble. So, that was episode 19. Thank you for watching. I will be back with episode 20. Your time as soon as you want to watch it, because I'll upload them all together. My time, don't know, tomorrow maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you enjoyed it, tell me about it. If you didn't enjoy me, if you didn't enjoy me making a fool of myself constantly, tell me about it. Politely and nicely, because I'm a nice person. I am, honest. If I looked at the camera, it would be even better. The thing is, my picture's below my camera. I need a camera in the middle of a picture. Or something. A better camera. And yeah, if you love me, send me money and food. Cheerio.